Hello, it's another occasional vlog. It's the first one since the last one. It is now late September and I've got a week off. I thought I'd vlog some of my week ahead and see what we do. We are not planning a huge amount. We'll probably go out into town for food and drinks. We'll probably be doing some decorating because we've lived in this house now for 12 years and we have decorated some elements in the past, like the pink. And basically all the rooms were painted when we moved in because everything was magnolia and we don't like magnolia, we like colours. But unfortunately, since then we never touched a thing. So the first thing I did a couple of weeks ago, if I just flip you down and spin you around, I painted the doors. I started with new door paint. Some of it needs touching up because I had to sand it back to fit the new door handles. So yeah, that's the first time these have been painted since we moved in 12 years ago. Oops. And everything looks white and clean, which we're not used to, because everything else, if I close this, you'll see yellow, white and clean. So I'm going to get everything in the downstairs of the house hopefully painted in our week off. That does mean doing the room I'm least looking forward to, which will be the living room. We're going to go with the same colour scheme for both of the rooms in here. Undecided about whether to have a feature wall colour here, like a deep purple colour. Also, I need to do some work on the plaster because it started to crack. There's Gemma's picture. So every time we go to the bathroom, we get the songs from Moana stuck in our head. It's really cool though. She got it off Etsy, I think. Speaking of Etsy, here's a couple of our purchases of late on Etsy. Everyone raves about Maple Whiskey Candle Company, and so they opened up orders. So Gemma pointed me in the direction of this one actually, the Pineapple Lanai flavour. I don't know how these have got so dusty so quick. They've been in the house like 2 minutes. It's probably the dog. But this smells just like, what's the name? I nearly said pumpkin then. That smells like pumpkin. This smells just like pineapple Dole Whip float. It's really nice. And this one is the poison apple one. I don't know what this smells like in Disney World, but it does smell really nice. Gemma will probably tell me. Gemma then treated me on the back of that to this one from someone called Little Crafty Foxes, which is a pumpkin pie flavoured candle for the time of year that is probably appropriate. It's got an interesting wick on it, and Gemma really likes this little pumpkin. Whoa, I look quite evil under this light, don't I? Anyway, yeah, so I've done the painting of this side of the room. The gloss will need redoing, but it always does because this gloss is not very good and I've not done this part yet, which I will do when we start to paint that side of the kitchen. But the grey went on quite well and looks quite neat and looks a lot less. So the last one we painted on here, I didn't clean the surfaces before I painted it and all the paint cracked and it looked really bad. So this has covered that over much nicer. The fridge is actually silver, who knew? Took all the fridge magnets on it for the first time in 10 years. They will all be going back on though, of course. And I gave a bit around a clean because it was vile. Gemma's home, hello. And we're making lasagna and listening to the McElroy's The Adventure Song, D&D, McElroy's D&D podcast. And I've moved some things back and it's already looking like a mess, so yay me. We also have another candle going. I picked this one up in Asda, which is the Yankee Candle Apple Cinnamon Cider.
Merry Christmas. Well, Halloween.
Well, yeah, it just smells really nice, so I fancy trying it. It reminds me of something.
It reminds me of being at Glastonbury.
It's really nice though. So we're gonna have to eat. We're gonna cook. We're gonna have some beers. No, we're at the plant tonight. Have we? Ooh, in lasagna.
Spicy lasagna.
Yeah. Also,
Mexican lasagna.
while you're cooking lasagna, I'm gonna start trying to tidy some of these pots with.
Okay. I also downloaded this other app today, which
Oh,
you
yeah.
might be interested in. I'm on a group on Facebook that is specific to Port Orleans Riverside, and someone was asking for, you know, how do you find out, how do you go? So this is called Twiz, and you pick where you're starting from.
Yeah.
So if we were in Epcot, for example, and we wanted to go to Fort Wilderness because we've got a dining reservation there, and then it tells you how to get there.
Oh, that's cool.
So it tells you how long it would take you if you went by car,
Yeah.
or it says you can get a bus directly from Epcot to Fort Wilderness, 25 minutes. So if you've got a dining reservation, you can plan how much time you need to get there. So I thought that'd be quite handy
Cool.
because you want to eat at some resort.
Does the Disney app not do that?
Not that I've seen.
I know it does walking instructions around the park, I think.
I don't think it does times and what buses to get them,
Okay.
and it gives you different options. So if you're going from like Port Orleans to somewhere, well, you could get Disney Springs, bus to Disney Springs, then a bus on from there, or you could go there and whatever, get a bus to the bus. So it gives you all the different options of whether you're driving, whether you're using the bus, whether you're using a boat, monorail,
Hovercraft.
whatever, horse,
Hot air balloon.
water skiing,
What, ship.
yeah, blimp, yeah. Blimp.
Turtle.
You're flying there on the back of Dumbo.
Lasagna is done. It's just a Dolmio one, so no culinary excellence here, apart from Gemma's awesome preparation.
Bechamel sauce. I can do the tomato bit.
Bet you can.
Thing in the middle of his chest, and
No, can't.
Okay.
I can never make bechamel.
But yeah, it looks awesome.
to
To be honest, the Dolmio sauce for bolognese is really nice, so I don't mind.
that glass meeting.
Oh, and also, I put the magnets back on the fridge. Look at all those magnets.
Now it looks like our kitchen again.
Yep, and there are lots and lots of holidays to various places, some of which we didn't go on, because some of these are gifts. It is Sunday, and I did lots of cleaning. Although it doesn't look like it. One thing we have a problem with in this house, and you probably do this yourself if you go to Florida and buy all the Starbucks mugs and things and that, is we've got more mugs than we have space to put them in. So we're going to pop over to IKEA later, I think, and see if we can get something to fit in this corner here to one, cover up these pipes, and two, give us a bit more storage for our mugs. So that should be exciting. On a Sunday, IKEA. Whose stupid idea was it to come to IKEA on a Sunday?
Stupid idea was it to give IKEA the smallest car park ever.
Yeah, the car park is absolutely rammed, so we've had to park on the Marks and Spencer's behind the car park, which is got loads of spaces, funnily enough. They've changed the layout and confused and lost, and it's good.
Just stay with the arrows.
We are genuinely thinking about getting this doll's house to fit underneath the boiler because it's fun. IKEA's done, so we've got an M&S with pudding and garlic bread. So we got the little house which we're going to build to put in that corner over there. We also got some beers because
I'll put the others in the fridge.
Winter Spice Porter. And also, can't find my way into the bag, but we got, every time you go to IKEA you have to buy these. It's sort of a legal requirement.
No, oh, that was
Mini
quite
dimes.
big, so a new bag.
No, and I think they've made this bag smaller because it doesn't feel like there's as much in.
Didn't it, with a little bag thing?
We also bought, these were on sale. We're going to do something with these tiles at some point with the kitchen windowsill to keep the colourful theme of our house. We got those. They were like £2 reduced from £8. We got these, which are actually coat hangers for the back of the bathroom door. We're going to put towels over them. They are dog's bottoms. We got 3 of those. And we got an iPad stand for the kitchen, which was £2. And it's done. Gemma thinks it's too big. It's a little deep, but none of this space we ever historically used for anything other than just storing junk. So at least now we've got somewhere neat to put stuff. I think once we get more mugs on there, it'll probably not look as bad. Can still see a lot of the pipe work behind it though, which is a bit unfortunate. It wouldn't be so bad, and I'd be able to push it a bit further back, but we bought this Magna Cleaner for the boiler, which is apparently like recommended for like keeping the system clean, and it's kind of fitted in a way so that it sticks out a bit, which is why I've put this on an angle, because it would actually fit like that, hidden away in the corner as well.
I like it better like that.
You like it better like that, do you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway, it'll do. It's
over it. When I'm in the kitchen, I'll push it back, and when you're in the kitchen, you can pull it forward.
okay. Well, yeah, this does mean we've now got room for more mugs, so we can buy more mugs next time we go to Florida. And we have dog's bums. I nearly touched one then. So we can hang some towels. It's Monday morning and I appear to be rather windswept. It's blowing a gale outside. I've just dropped John off at work and I'm going to have a little walk around town for a little bit. Get some food, probably get some meat from the butcher, and then head home and have a nice relaxing day. Maybe paint the kitchen. We'll see how we go. Well, I painted the pink. And that's definitely going to need a second coat. It's gone awful. Oh dear. Well, this just seems like a montage of kitchen shots, but Gemma is home from work, so now we've got the rest of the week off up until next Monday together. So hopefully we'll get out of the kitchen soon, into the fight. No, that's not right. And probably to the zoo and maybe to the pub. I just realised I've still got my podcast playing in the background. I'll just turn that down. But tonight is curry night. Gemma's not feeling too good, unfortunately, which is kind of typical when we've got time off. Good morning, Gemma.
Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon, yes. We had a change of plan. We were originally planning on going to town, but the weather's not too bad. So we decided to come to the zoo for just a short walk around. Because Gemma's not 100%. See what's changed? So this is Chester Zoo's resident bull elephant, Ong Bo. Where did he come from?
You know, Spain.
Spain. These elephants are very bizarre.
Huh?
So tell me about this animal, Gemma.
Also known as a dusky wallaby. And this one is the only ones in the UK.
Cool.
Yes, we've got a pair.
And what species is it? I've forgotten.
Padamelon.
Oh yeah, Padamelon, the Pokemon.
It's a dusky wallaby, also known as.
So if you do like our little tour around the zoo and you want to see more, we are going to put up this day as a full zoo visit day as a separate video with a lot more detail in it.
Yeah.
So this is just a little taster. And there he is, the most handsome lion in any zoo ever, anywhere, arguably. Here's Ziblis, looking radiant.
Oh, for you then.
After our safari day with Wild Arena and Knowsley Safari Park a couple of weeks ago. This just doesn't impress me much anymore. I'll try and put a photograph in to show you what we did. It was good fun. She's rolling on her back with food. So there's a little trip to the zoo. We are actually going to put a full vlog of what we did at the zoo. What we did at the zoo. With more zoo nerdy stuff on it. But now we're going to go and have a wander over to Cheshire Oaks, do a little bit of shopping. Probably not any shopping. I don't know, I just want to wander around for a little bit of something. I might look in the dock shop.
Yeah.
And I also could do with a little snack or something, a snackaroo. Jim, it's a Reliant bug.
It's cute.
I don't think I've ever seen one of them. Other than in a museum. So first stop, I want some food. Can we go to Harry Ramsden's?
Is that what you can't there?
Yeah. What did you order?
A large cod and a regular. Well, I had quite a few was haddock. I don't really care if it's haddock or cod.
Okay. It was about 20 quid for 2 meals and 2 drinks.
With proper fish and chips.
Now that's a fish and chips. We're supposed to be having tea later as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh well. Late tea. Supper. Did you enjoy that?
I did, it was lovely. The hotel was lovely to be fair.
Yeah, it's nice enough. And now I'm very full of fish. So
That grill was really nice.
yeah. So we're going to go and check out some outlet shops and see what we can buy. We always seem to end up in here. At this rate, we're picking up candles faster than we can burn through them.
Shouldn't have bothered when you heat them like candles, wasn't it?
Yeah. No ambient shopping music here. We get Muse to shop to.
Ambient.
I suppose this is one of the more relaxed tracks. I mean to push around in one of them.
Only got to fit in. If I fitted in, I wouldn't get out.
Here's the Levi's shop where Levi's cost about 6 times what they cost in Florida. Samsonite, I was way off. There's a big scary queue. Now that was uneventful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we're back in the car now. you know what I like best about the Fun Bus?
What?
When you started, it sounds like a tractor.
No, we've done 10,230 steps. Today.
Oh, that's not too bad. So we're going to go home and we're going to have some
tea.
Relax. We're not going to have tea just yet. I'm still full from that dinner. So for tea tonight, not that we're still we're that particularly hungry because of the amount we had for lunch, we're going to have these. These I picked up from the butcher near where Gemma works. They are like chicken, a whole breast of chicken, and some, I think he said chimichurri sauce, I'm not sure. It's on Mexican style in pastry, and I'm going to wash it down with a grapefruit IPA. And Gemma has got a blood orange wheat beer to wash hers down with. What do you think?
Right, last one.
Is it nice?
Mm-hmm.
Is that hot?
Very tough bit.
Sorry, honey. I'll go and get a fire extinguisher for you now. So, we didn't mention what flavoured Yankee candles we got, and Gemma is just Instagramming them. But what did we get, Gemma?
The best Christmas one.
Best Christmas one.
No, my second best Christmas one is Candy Cane Lane, so we probably will go back and get a big candy cane.
Yeah, yeah.
This one, Christmas garland.
Oh, that
just,
it does smell amazing, doesn't it?
It just smells like you've got a fresh Christmas tree in your house. That was our favourite last year, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was the one that you put on, you were like, doesn't really smell of anything, and then you stood up and you were like, oh my god, this house smells amazing.
Yeah.
And then
And this was 50% off. There's a wild
yes,
mint
that was
candle, isn't it?
£12.
Yeah?
£12 instead of 24.
What film have you picked for us to watch?
I've picked for us to watch Attack of the Lederhosen Zombies.
It's a very windy Wednesday morning, isn't it? And we're in the town of... Sing along with Frozen. We're in the town, in a city of Liverpool. Oh dear, I apologise if they can barely hear anything here. We're heading to the museum quarter. So, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you may recognise that building from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, because that was where some of the scenes were filmed. That's a bus, or a buzz, if you're from Wigan. Another one for Harry Potter fans, that tunnel down there was in one of the original Harry Potter films, but I can't remember which one.
The one with the night bus.
The one with the night bus, apparently. Oh, is it the one where Thingy goes on a motorbike through the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the night bus.
Yeah, and I think the flyovers were on that as well. Are we doing the museum, not the gallery?
Museum first. Yeah.
Museum first, okay. You were just saying you had £4 and the minimum suggested donation is £4, so there we go.
Okay, I'll put it down.
First stop, aquarium, kennel,
Find a garden of fish. And clownfish.
and clownfish.
Those are the rest of the pretty ones.
All the fish and sea life and other things that have been found in the Mersey, including a humpback male, a humpback whale who isn't to scale, he's just very far away. He's going places. We're heading in the bug house. It's the local locusts, and we have an ant's nest. And then here we go on to full-on museum stuff.
I used to look with you when I was a kid.
And I pick up as a demonstration mollusks. The size of the hippo skull. This bit rocks. And this bit's quite interesting, talking about how this museum was bombed during the war and a lot of the artefacts were damaged and destroyed. But this was rescued. And it's here. Japanese armour, anybody? Gemma's next favourite part. Dinosaurs and stuff. And Gemma's favourite is...
Ichthyosaur.
Ichthyosaur. It's very difficult to see in the... There we go. You can actually stand quite close to these here and I get a feel for just how big they are. And this one's not stupidly big, is it?
But it stood all the way up though.
Yeah.
It's long. Right around all its bones on it.
It's a megalosaurus.
It's looking a lot bigger with its flesh and muscle.
It's not like T-Rex big.
No. Clever girl.
This lion's been chasing this zebra for years and one day he'll get it. We're right at the top now. And this is my interest of floor. The space, time and planetarium section. Planetarium's actually quite good, but we're not going to do it today. We have done it in the past. See Liverpool from up here.
The Welsh Hills.
And the Welsh Hills, yeah.
question is, why does the staircase doesn't move?
Did you enjoy the World Museum?
I did. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was good. I'm going to try the Walker Gallery now.
Yeah.
Gallery. We'll have a wander up there. Don't know if we'll be able to film in there. We'll see. And here's the rather imposing art gallery. It's rather imposing from this point of view, isn't it? I found my exhibit. This was a bit odd that there's someone's Sony Xperia T, but it's about what you put in your pocket. Snuff boxes or your mobile phone.
That's the best way of seeing how people dress.
I found my favourites. Lego recreations of modern art. Hearst shirt tank and Tracy Emin's bed. Quite a short visit though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit warm.
It was very warm inside. And not really my kind of art, if I'm honest. You liked it?
I liked some of it, yeah.
Good. Well, yeah, definitely worth a visit, because again, it's completely free.
And it's different all the
Donation.
time. So.
We've cleaned ourselves out of shrapnel and change now, so we'll probably go.
Sometimes you just hit, right, there's an exhibition on and stuff like that.
Yeah. There is one coming, isn't there? There's one you want to see soon. The Terracotta Warriors one.
Yeah, that's at the museum.
Yeah, so we'll have to go back
I think it's
when
in
that's
February.
on. And check that out. So now we're going to go and have a wander around some shops and then get some food, I think, and drink. So after continuing my Lego spending spree, we came to Nolita Cantina again. And Gemma is really struggling to eat that massive, massive burger. What is it?
The Strami burger.
Pastrami burger. And I got a fried chicken one. Both really nice.
Can't eat it. You can't pick it up and eat toast.
Looks good though.
I'm going to have to knife and fork it. It's lovely.
Well, good luck. Good morning, Gemma. You alright?
Sorry.
You're on your phone. Yeah, so we had a nice afternoon in the pub yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
And then we came home and I was very loud and fell asleep. I didn't realise I didn't show you what Lego we bought, so I'm going to do that right now. So the first two sets, and these were £9 each, and Gemma picked these out. We have the Halloween set, which is kind of cool. We've got a couple of others of these upstairs. They make really nice displays, don't they, Gem?
They do, they're lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Little cute ones. You have to get the Halloween one out.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. And also we have this sort of Thanksgiving-y autumnal set, which is kind of cool as well. Things on Lego like to say haha a lot. Haha. Haha.
Haha!
Haha. And the other set that I treated myself to, and apparently this one's quite a difficult one to get hold of. I feel like this should have some dramatic music. Brr, 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 brr. Ric Flair walks in. Is this Apollo Saturn V a rocket? If you have watched some of our Florida videos, you'll know that I got quite excited about seeing this thing in person at Kennedy Space Center. So I'm over the moon to be able to build my own. It looks really cool, doesn't it? Over the moon, yeah. I don't get it. Blimey, that's quite a long one.
Baby.
Gemma, behave yourself. Yeah, so this is the Saturn V completed, next to the Disney Castle, and it's longer than the Disney Castle is tall. I did actually check online, and the Saturn V rocket in reality is longer than the Disney Castle is tall. It also came with these two little dioramas here. That's the word I wanted, diorama. And these are microfigs, so that's a normal minifig size. That's Mickey Mouse, obviously doesn't come with the set. But you get a lunar lander and you get the command module in the sea when it's touched down. You also get these things to stand it on, which are kind of like the ones it sits on in Kennedy Space Center actually. But yeah, other than building that massive Lego set, most of our day has been, we went and bought some paint for the living room. It's a lighter colour than we've currently got, but we've got a nice bright purple for in here. Morning, Gemma.
Morning, Mark.
Morning.
Well, afternoon actually.
Oh yes, it is afternoon. We keep doing
been
it.
up since the
Yeah.
morning, but we've been out.
Yeah, we went to
Dentist.
you went to the dentist and got a clean bill of teeth.
Yay, clean bill of teeth.
And we still have a rocket in the living room. And a dog who's going to go and get her nails cut soon. Are you going to do that today, do you think? Or?
Yeah, I'll probably take her over in a bit.
Okay, smashing. She's got long nails and she rattles when she walks. That's just
Stick it
it.
to the carpet as well. I'm having a little drink. Cheers!
This is one of those rare occasions where Gemma builds Lego.
I'm building this one.
How long do you reckon before you throw the box through the window?
I've got beer as well, so I should be okay.
Yeah, okay then. I'm going to build the Thanksgiving bits, the autumn bits. They're not really Thanksgiving, are they? We do have a Thanksgiving set.
We did have a Thanksgiving set with a table and turkey on it. It's pumpkin picking, so it's autumnal,
Autumnal.
Halloweeny.
And we are done. Mine was probably the easier of the two. I think Gemma got the better build. Would you like to tell me about your build, Gemma? Did you enjoy that?
It was complicated and fiddly.
Complicated.
It was.
Complicated.
You don't know.
One other thing we did today was we coated this wall with paint again, and I've just noticed on the camera it still looks really patchy, but in person it's not really that bad at all. Hi Gemma.
Hi, Mom.
It's Saturday evening, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
We didn't really do much. Well, we did things, but we didn't want to vlog them because we went to visit family. But yeah, so we're going to have a nice Saturday evening in, watch some more YouTube or some films. We haven't decided. Seems to have been a week for that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the weather's not been the best as well. So, but we got some lovely tea for a nice carpet picnic. We have
burnt ends.
Beef burnt ends. I've never tried burnt ends, so I'm quite eager to try those.
And pork ribs.
Which you think look disgusting, but I think look amazing.
Yeah.
That is pork ribs with bacon, cheese and barbecue sauce, and then a chicken tandoori pizza. So a bit of a mix, bit of a carpet picnic, and we shall wash it down with a beverage or two.
And the walls.
Yeah. I showed that last night, but yeah, the camera, it actually does look worse on the camera than it does in person.
It looks nice.
It looks really patchy on the camera. Enough paint talk. What are we doing tomorrow?
Painting. Last day of our week off.
Well, we can do something else if you want.
Painting. Cooking a roast.
We'll have a nice roast chicken dinner. And we're going to try and start painting the living room. Morning, Gemma.
Morning.
It is Sunday. Last day of our holidays. And we're going to finish the week by painting. So would you like to tell people about these dolls?
These are little apple dolls. I used to collect them. Unfortunately the series stopped. I don't know, due to lack of funding or something, and they all tell a Japanese tale. And they all have no eyes.
So these are like Funko Pops before Funko Pops came along, because they also have no eyes.
They all do have a little apple and a little storybook that goes with them, but I've got them safe in the boxes upstairs.
Yeah. They're way better than Funko Pops.
Most of them are not evil.
Most of them are not evil. That's good though.
Yeah, there's only one. That's
And
evil.
you're putting them all in a bin liner.
This one that I'm
I
really
get a feeling that we'll regret that sometime.
is one of the evil ones.
Yeah, they're all very dusty because they've been up there for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's like giving them a nice spring clean, and then we're gonna paint this room. So that's why everything's gonna come off the shelves, and some things will probably go in the bin. Or
Got 30 compounds together.
wow, that is very purple. Yeah, we decided to completely get rid of the shelving unit. We just decided we don't want it there anymore. We're gonna have a fish tank in that corner. So we've cleaned around the back and got rid of all the muck and all of the gadgets and stuff, all been removed and cleaned, and we're watching our own vlogs while we paint, because why not? Okay, so we're done with one coat on the right and the two coats on the left. Again, the camera seems to look patchier than it is in reality. It's fine in reality, but that is the new colour scheme for the living room. That is the old colour scheme, that is the new colour scheme. Not a huge amount of difference from here, but it is paler. Wow, so that's quite a change in that corner now, isn't it? Fish tank have got a new home. Yep, fish tank have got a new home in that left corner, which we think is much better for the fish. It brings them out of the sunlight. We're going to get a shelving unit in the corner or something, we haven't decided yet. And we're probably going to, I'm thinking I might want to replace this stand at some point soon as well.
Okay.
So with that done, it's probably high time we signed off from our week-long vlog. I think it's the longest single vlog we've ever done.
It is.
It might have been about 4 parts. 4 parts, most of it just me covered in paint, ranting.
Oh god, there's been paint everywhere today.
But yeah, so thanks for watching, and from here we need to do our post-trip chats. Whether they go up before this or not, I don't know. We definitely will have a Zoo Geeks video probably before this goes up. And then we'll talk maybe some more about what we're going to do on our next trip, which is now
211 days
211 days away. And you can still hear the music from our last trip in the background, so I hope that's not too loud.
Fantasy Parade.
Yeah, actually it's from our 2016 trip.
Yeah, it's on my birthday trip. It's my birthday day.
We've basically been watching all of our vlogs today.
While we've been decorating.
Because that's why we recorded them.
Yeah. You go and get on your bed, Mrs. I don't want a purple dog. Go on.
Ollie's feeling a bit left out today because she's been told
she will end up purple if she comes in here. It's not quite dry yet.
Yeah. I think it's more the white paint, the gloss, that's probably the problem. So we'd end up with a zebra dog.
Oh god,
zebra dog.
Whole bed. I forgot about the gloss and she's lying in the door. I forgot that I glossed.
Zebra dog. So anyway, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.